One thing doing YouTube videos has taught me is the importance of a title. And one of the mistakes that I'm a little hoarse today. Um, One of the mistakes that I see some people do is they just upload the name of their um, project, or like, so if it's a video or whatever, about your webcomic, you want to promote your webcomic, you want to promote your whatever your thing is. But if you're still trying to promote it, you most people aren't going to recognize it, right? That's why you have to promote it. So the name of the thing, initially, like, so for William the Last, I don't think William the Last is going to draw people in because people don't know what it is. You have to help get people to discover it, and you have to skirt really close to the dark side. You know why clickbait works is because it hooks you with that question, the headline, whatever. And headline writing is a really, I mean, as far back as newspaper, the first newspapers, that quickly became a science of how to write a good headline and hook someone to read your article. And clickbait is like the dark side, right? That's like, I'm gonna pull you into this site with something interesting, and you get there and it's just all ads, and everybody knows. But we, from time to time, even though I know that it's clickbait, I click on it because it may even be something interesting, but it's so packaged in obvious, flood of ads just to generate money. And so it's really tempting to say, I don't want to do that at all, promoting my stuff. And you don't want to do clickbait, but you have to be kind of creative with titles. So yesterday I uploaded the motion comic audio drama for William the Last. It's actually the featured video on my site now. And the first title was William the Last, Chapter 1. And then I was like, that's not going to bring anybody in. Like, if I didn't know, you have to think like someone who has no idea what your project is. That wouldn't bring me in, unless I had a really compelling visual with it. But so what are the skirting really close to the dark side? The title was "Here's What Happens When You Combine Audio Drama and Motion Comics." So it's just a little question that kind of got people in, and if I think it's okay to do that if the thing you've brought them to is rewarding and what you actually said it was, right? So that's, people want to discover new things. I mean, I want to discover new cool things, and if I read a cool hook, a good hook in a title, and it takes me there, and it delivers, that's great. Because see, that's the way it's supposed to work. If it says, "Here's what happens," blah blah blah, boom, advertisement, give me money, 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 then that's crossed the line to the dark side. So um, there's definitely a lesson of the kind of psychology of why clickbait works, and why it frustrates us, because there's two things going on there, right? There's it does work, that's why they keep doing it. Human beings it piques your curiosity, your interest, and it does pull you in. But the problem is, like I said, it pulls you to bait and switch. That's the problem with clickbait, right? Entice and then switches. So studying headlines, I mean, there's some books, like, I think there's some, I can't remember, there is like a classic book on writing headlines, that I can't remember the name of right now, but I mean, if you googled it, it's I think it's pretty much it's a really well-known book. You could find it. Just do a little research and just what kind of titles of things, and the title and the image in this day and age for just about everything is very important. So do a little research, be a little creative in your titles, and don't don't fall into the trap of thinking that promoting your thing means necessarily always leading with what, you know the name of the thing. You have to get people to want to care about it. So, if that makes sense. So anyway, let me know what works for you, what hasn't worked for you. What do you think about that? Do you still fall for clickbait? I do too. I sometimes do. Like on Facebook, it'd be like, check out these images. It's like something that, even what frustrates me the most is like, it's something I want to read, and they'd like have like one image, like, check out these 32 images about blah blah blah, and then it's one image, and then you have to click to the next page to go to the next image, and then it starts up like an ad and all this stuff, and it's like, I'm not going to do that, Because at that point, you're just feeding their ad revenue at the expense of your frustration and time. So yeah, let me know what you think. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed down there in the corner. Check out some other videos over here. And make sure you're still subscribed. Hit the bell for notifications. And I will see you next time.